Yes, my people, hope you're good. Big shout out to Avalino. Always good to see him back when it comes to the actual art of music, the talent, the wordplay. He's very talented. He released a single. I'm gonna get into it, but I see on UK rap numbers. Big shout out to UK rap numbers. He posted something what Avalino said. I think, raw. It's how music artists saying these things. Bro, leave it to me. Leave it to me. A music artist saying these things, you might be getting blackballed. But then you then think about it like, if all the music artists actually use their brain, especially established ones and especially ones coming up, you would all make a lot more money. And I'm going to break this down in the video. I'm going to go into it. Avalino said, UK rap numbers posted, something like, all the artists are giving free marketing for Spotify. They're giving Spotify one bag of marketing. Get me, wrap up for the year, this much streams and whatnot. And yeah, of course, we got the 1%. We got the Centrals, we got the Stormzy's, the Daves, the D Block Europes, etc., etc., etc. Get me, you can count them in 10, if that, yeah, the Skeptors, whatnot. But did we actually post how much we made from Spotify? Like, how much money did we make? Million streams, $4,000. How did we get there? How much money did we put out to get that $4,000? I know certain people that's invested around £100,000, English pounds, and they've brought in £3,000-4,000. You know what I'm trying to say? But it's like we what I kind of realized in the music space is no one's willing to change. No one wants to change. No one's willing to be like, look, I'm going down this route. I'm going to do this. Now, if you follow what I'm going to say in the steps, and if you do it like that, I'm going to make you rich, not famous. But a lot of you don't want to be famous and not rich. And then down the line, you're stressed out and you're projecting mad energy. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm gonna break down the stuff that I'm gonna speak about. It might rattle your heads. It might go in one out the other. But before I do that, let's get into Avalino's new single, and let's head to UK rap numbers, and go see the quotes that he said. Big shout out to Avalino because he's got some balls. He's got some balls, akhi. Bruv, I didn't pay for this. Let me just put it on. I didn't pay for this thing here. I need to pay for this YouTube, which I'm gonna pay for ASAP. I'm gonna pay for it today as I'm posting 365 bits of content, long form of content each for this year. So let me pay for it. But let's get into this. Yeah. Cold though.
Been meaning to do this.
Jeez.
Gotta have some words of meaning to do this. Alright, listen. Yeah. Going through the minor details of some major plans. Planet of the Gates, just spent a monkey on my shades. Now all I see is a king. I spend my royalties to speak to Prince and ask Mr. Purple Rain his thoughts on all this lean we drink. He'd probably say that there's a drought of the mind, get them holy water, the church ain't gonna change them. There's too much things to alter. We ought to use this music as food for thought, but time after time we get hooked to this. And I Cindy Lauper, I crack the code.
He's very cold. This is what you call talent.
Then showed my code D. And now I got friends in high places, so high you think they OD this D-O or D-I-E until this turns me eternal. I won't sleep. Before my dream, I was not nocturnal. Don't even write my bars down, but I'd non-stop journal the journeys. Crazy spoke to James Blake about his song with Bon Iver. Forest fire lifted me up when things were up in the air. I couldn't leave it to the family tree. Although my roots.
That's what we talk about, broski from the hood, man. This is the sort of talent that we're dealing with. Big respect.
This all stemmed from me. I was married to marijuana till I got rid of the weeds, and when my
no weed,
that was the Garden of Eden, a new beginning. God gave me style, I'm in kid super, cause creatives are the children that survived who were humans, kid, and I'm lying there imagining a nation where the truth is vivid. Really used my imagination when I drew them pictures. Yeah. Excellence is what I put into this art. It's an exhibition, sat with his excellency from Dubai. He bought into me, and now we're talking targets. I was aimless next to hitters, shooting for the stars. So I probably need a vest in it. Sad, but the person pressing it will be depressed in it. Bulletproof love, I put my arm around a brother. Hell, met him and he's got projectiles when he's projecting it. The projects I'm working on pay back in more than projections. You can see legacy when you're surrounded with legends. Life's been a movie, now me and Idris Elba are brethren. He's Luther.
All right, this is cold. Like, this is what you call proper music. This is art.
Martin, no, I'm Malcolm before they X'd him. Yeah, that's not a death wish. Wish the deaf could hear, wish the blind could see. Just to witness what I declare. Even when I've clearly disappeared, and you're talking about the greatest, I'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
See, I've always just wanted to make shit that live forever, you know?
Come on.
We're going from it being all about the rhythms to it being all about the algorithm.
That's what it is, man. It's all about the algorithms, my people. AI creative is here. Hundreds of thousands of jobs have been taken in the tech space, music space, and it's all about the algorithms.
So right now for me, it's Operation Get Rich, get the fuck out of the machine.
And how are you gonna get rich as a music artist? I'm gonna explain shortly.
Yeah, instead of out in the industry, I just want out of the industry. We paved the way, but it's like they'd rather us in the streets. Does DSP stand for don't share profit? Cause we've been pouring out our souls, but barely making a drink from.
Woo! Bruv, trust me. Don't share profit.
Pool of talent, just trying to stay afloat. Don't think you've got to jump ship, that will sink your boat. If it's a marathon, not a sprint, then I'm Usain Mo. Farrah, cause I will go the distance and celebrate before I cross the finish line. I think labels cross the line when people as high up as 30 let people like 30 get signed. Sign of the times when indie now in the independent still no.
Ooh! Man's mentioning the old president of Columbia Records. Okay.
Sign of the times, I'm timeless regardless. Standing for something, you see it in my posture. Even though they back the most spineless of artists. Don't you know Avs, short for avant-garde. The God in me ain't letting down his guard. Charged up and I'm fighting off charges. They wanna do me for making the killing and stealing the show. All this prosecution, the cons outweighing the pro.
Woo!
Yeah, but we still scale up, cause the man upstairs wants us to grow. I'm grateful for the gross profit. Devils disgusted, thank the most high that above it all we saw abundance when we closed the eyes. And now they wanna close the doors, but creatives are key to opening more.
Trying to shut the door on us, akhi. You can do it ourselves, man. We can do it ourselves. There's powerful people inside the community. We can do it ourselves, trust me.
Make the rules, so everything comes hard. As long as you're signed to a contract, you're gonna take a minority share of the winnings.
Woo.
A select few of us will do well.
You're gonna take a minority share of the winnings, and some people are doing everything to sign to a contract.
The majority will not. So as a people, we'll be considered a minority. But stop. Let's take a moment and look at yourselves. There's nothing minor about you. You are a blessed people.
100%.
You're the most talented on earth, and you are still grateful. That is why upon winning in their game,
Very powerful,
you
man.
always thank God. Tonight I would like to ask one favor of you. Imagine what we'll all be like in our own game. Peace and love for one another.
Powerful, my people. Let me switch the screen. Actually, let's go to UK rap numbers. Cause he posted something. You get me? He posted the lyrics. Obviously, you can see myself reacting to it. You get me? But it's going to the side of it. Get me? So right now for me, Operation Get Rich or get the fuck out of it, out of the machine. So it's like a lot of artists are realizing this now, years down the line. You get me? And we're in a good space because a lot of artists are educating themselves. Do you know what I mean? They're educating themselves. But you still need people like myself that might be looked at as the bad guy, but really man's here for man's people. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? To speak out, because Avalino can't always just speak out unless obviously, as long as he's doing music. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because they'll just blackball him, or you know what I'm trying to say. These are the things what happens. Instead of coming out of the industry, you just want to out the industry. Obviously, lyrics.
Finest of artists, don't you know Av? Short for avant-garde, the god in
Code. Now let me flip my screen and break this down. Guys. So listen, I've done a little bit of research. It's on my phone, you get me? Because it's obviously important to do research. Obviously, the co-founder of Spotify. Obviously, we will talk about Spotify because Spotify is one of the biggest streaming platforms in the world. Is Daniel E.K. Now, Daniel E.K. is worth $5.3 billion. Don't own no music, guys. The Stormzy's, the Central C's, the Avalinos, the Drakes, the everyone, the Krypton Conans, the Cyrus. Everyone's uploading their music to DSP. You're paying this man. Now, let me tell you something from now. And do you know what Cyrus should do? I don't think he will listen to me. I don't think no one will listen to me. Only down the line. The only person that has been ahead of his time and is a GOAT is JME. He said this. Been saying this. He's been saying this, guys. Listen, you make music and your supporters, your fan base, they have a connection to you. And when you start making more and more music, you get super fans. You have super fans. Now, here's my thing, guys, is this. I'm going to break down certain things. Is this, yeah? Is if you done a private show, yeah? I don't know, 500 capacity, 1,000 capacity. During your private show, you offered some meet and greets. You done a bundle. You got 2 bundles. You got a merch bundle. You get me? And you do a private show. Now, you got, I don't know. Just say you're on a level as Heady One. Let's just say you're on a level as Heady One. You got almost 1 million followers across all platforms, probably 2-3 million followers. Are you telling me? Let's not even say 1%. Let's just say 1,000 people. Let's say 2,000 people. I'm not gonna buy a private, exclusive show, meet and greet for £200 or for £150, where they can get the experience and they can get to taking pictures or being in the space, like exclusive. Now, this is being very like going at the next to nothing mark. There's people that are spending thousands on boxes and tickets and all these things, and this is why people like Live Nation, they reports to make, I think, 26 billion or something like that in something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Might be wrong in 2024. But just do the maths. Say for instance you done something for £125. You had around, I don't know, 500 tickets to sell. Around 62 something pounds. £62,000, something like that. Sell 500 tickets. Now, Imagine if you announced that you done 3 dates and you done a private one. Clavage show get shut down by the police. Pot of Paper's show get shut down by the police. But you don't need to announce your show loud. You just need to announce the dates and the location in terms of the area, whether it's going to be in Coventry or in the Midlands around these dates and this time. Now they purchase their ticket day before, 2 days before, they get the location, private location. Now, these shows can never get shut down on the back of that because it's private. But the reason why I'm saying this, and this is how, as a music artist, we're coming up, it's very important to build your audience and build your community. A lot of artists shy away and they go down the route of, I'm too bougie. Like, I'm too bougie to build my community. You know what I mean? A lot of artists is going down that route. I'm too bougie. Like, I don't want to interact with my audience. But that's the audience that's changing your life. And I'm telling you guys, you need to control. I'm saying you take your music from Spotify. You don't put all your music on Spotify. You have your projects. And you'll make more money, yeah, selling your projects to that 1,000 people, to that 2,000 people, to that 3,000 people. You make more money selling your projects to superfans than you'll make on Spotify. Now, even if you sold your project for £25, now, I'm telling you guys, people will spend that money and they will pay for it. And this is over a period of time. You had 3,000 sales for £25. You made £75,000 on your project. And you keep on doing it. If you set up a store, Shopify store, you put the right ads campaign. We're doing ads for YouTube, right? If you attach it to merch, now this is the correct way. I'm not saying stop releasing on all digital platforms, but I'm saying if you're a music artist in 2025, this is the correct route to start monetizing and making money from your music, because you're going to keep on spending thousands of dollars, pounds, wherever you are around the world, and you're going to see no results. Though you wake up and smell the coffee. Universal, guys, Universal has axed. Universal axed, I don't know, 700 people last year, made them redundant. They got sacked. Execs, my people. Why is that? Because AI creative is here. The robot is here. The robot's not going to listen to your music and be like, yo, we want to sign you and give you an artist development deal. No. They're going to scout TikTok, Spotify, the net, and see what data is showing them. Data is showing this much videos are getting made in this much time. In 2 months' time, it's going to be this. We think in a year's time or in 6 months, it's going to get to this. Just reach out to this artist now. You sign them now, because we're going to make a return back for my investment. Now, guys, everything, if you don't listen to me, and I am being dead serious, look, I live in Dubai. I own multiple businesses. I own businesses in Dubai. Music is not my main source of income. So if music's your main source of income and you're not taking in what I'm saying, then you're going to learn the hard way, because what's going to happen is you're going to release, and then you're going to stop releasing because your money's going to run out. And then you're going to have to get a 9 to 5, and then you're going to be that artist that has got a lot of talent but done things the wrong way because they didn't get the right direction. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's very important. So how, like I said, I will structure it. I've just said 2 ways. You have your super fans, or you go down the route of fucking selling your projects. You sell your projects. You set up Shopify stores and you sell your project. And what I'm gonna do in one of these videos, I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide of what you do, what needs to be built. You upload your music directly and you sell your project directly, whether it's £5, £10, etc. Now, you do so. You upload some on Spotify, but you sell that project. You sell that project to 200 people, to 300 people, to 500 people. Now, you sell something for £500, or you sell something for £100 to 500 people, you made £25,000. And then you can go again. Then you can put more money into buying merch. You can put more money into marketing. You can put more money into all these areas. And you need to forget about worrying about getting millions of views and millions of streams. Your millions of streams does not pay well. You can sell 100 hoodies for $40 each and get paid the same money that you're getting paid for that million streams, and that's $4,000. Now, you tell me which one are you going to get to first, because there's people that have brands that you've never even known and seen, and they're putting on ads, and they're converting. Now, TikTok's a space where you speak, do things, you keep on working, you're going to get sales. Now, I'm sharing this information because realistically, this is where you need to be. This is where it will all make sense as a music artist. Big shout out to Avalino, very, very cold artist. I'm going to take in that song again after this. But yeah, on February the 8th and the 9th during the afternoon, I am doing an online workshop focusing on things like this: music, marketing, what it looks like for 2025, step-by-step guides. So yeah, man, click the link in description, and yeah, I'll see you there, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and obviously comment below. Whoosh.